Hello campers, it's Buff. Last year I was lifeguard. This year I'm got fire safety and fire building. So, to start with fire safety, see I have a ring behind me. Make sure you have a safe area for building your fire. Make sure you don't have anything overhead that could catch fire. Also make sure you have a bucket of water with you. Putting fire out at the end. Alright. We have a couple ways of igniting fire. Good old-fashioned torch. Quick and easy. You got matches. We'll go through our ways to start of the parts of the fire. So you have your tinder. You have pine shats. You got paper. You actually can take a piece of rope, unravel it, and you make what's called a bird's nest. This would be a good fire starter, especially for flint and steel.
Mine didn't work very well compared to his.
So that's your tinder. That's what you're going. That's what you want. Real small, dry. It will start your fire. That's what you want your flame to catch onto. Then you have your kindling. This is what you want next to your tinder, because it's going to be quick and easy to catch. So it's something small. Pine is very good. These are all pine branches. Pine's a quick starter. Give you a nice quick hot fire. You got other small pieces of wood in here to give it something to catch to. Make sure it's dry. You want to be able to snap it. If you can't snap it, it's probably not dry. This is a little wet still. Then you go here. You got your fuel. Fuel can range from this stuff all the way to this big guy over here, or bigger, depending on what type of fire you want to get. Again, we got different varieties of wood in here. I think we got some maple, we got some pine, so different things like that. Maple will burn pretty good. You want a long, nice hot coals fire, nice long lasting fire. You want to burn some oak. All right, Isabel, my assistant here. Do you have any questions?
Hello. No, I'm good.
Okay. All right, we're going to start building our A-frame fire with a TP.
Videographer Lewy has a question.
Okay.
Did you bring the flint and steel out to show him?
I did not.
I got it.
Our other assistant, Isaiah, will go get that.
I'm a Kilt 3, by the way. Most of you know who I am.
All right.
He's starting off with some fuel sticks.
Okay. We'll start our A-frame.
Please forgive the weeds in our fire pit. We have not
Those will be gone soon. It's fine.
used the fire pit lately. It's too hot.
All right. Create a little ledge here so we'll hold our tinder off the ground. What this A-frame does is create airflow. So, because for stuff to burn, you need oxygen, air, and fuel. So, all your wood, your tinder, your kindling is all fuel, and then air supply with the flame is what makes it ignite. So you just want to make sure you have airflow in your base. So you'll pile your tinder in there.
Hey, Buff, what other forms of bases can you make?
Depending on what type of fire you're looking for, you can do. Basically anything. You can build it any way as long as it has airflow to it. There's I call it a council fire, but you build it like a log house in a sense. You put 2 logs this way and 2 logs that way, and build it up like that. And then that will give you airflow, and then you light your TP at the top, and it burns down. You need really long lasting fire. Okay. Can you give me some more
Anything.
tinder or kindling? I mean. What we're doing here is building our TP. That way when our tinder lights, it will ignite our TP into the fire. Isaiah, what were the 3 types of wood we used?
Pine, oak, and maple.
Correct. What are the 3 things you need when you're building your fire?
Tinder, kindle, thing.
And what?
Close enough.
I don't know really paying attention.
What's the last one? Big one.
That thing.
What's it called?
I don't know. Fuel.
Fuel. There we go.
Mosquitoes. I don't think this
Or
mosquito.
the-
This bug spray works.
The,
Which one you want?
the other bigger, the fuel, but below stuff.
Okay, feel my shirt.
When preparing your fire, make sure you have all of your wood set up near where you're gonna put your fire ring. So like we have it all here at the table, so that when it runs low and you need to add more, or once you get the kindling going and you can just start adding the fuel, you have it all right there for you so it doesn't burn out before you can add the fuel to it. I've been told I am too tall apparently.
Alright. Everybody think that's good?
Yep, because we need to get that lit today.
Alright, make sure your extra wood is out of reach of your starting fire. Isabel, you want to light it with a match?
Yeah. What about those too?
Daddy will show that in a moment. There we go.
Can she light it with one match?
I did
The
a camp
camp
once.
challenge.
Find out next on Camp Challenges.
I'm being eaten alive. And oop.
As you can see, Isabel's adding a little oxygen of her own by blowing on it, trying to encourage that flame and embers to ignite.
I didn't drop it where I wanted. I might not be able to do it with one match tonight. I'm out of practice. It's not working. You gonna blow on him? Children and campers watching this, he is an adult putting his face in your fire. Do not do this without parental supervision and let your parents handle most of the fire. We need another match.
Do not try this at home. Unless parents, only parents are allowed to do this.
I tried. It's more fun this way. Light the paper. Where's the torch at? You can move it.
It was too close to the light.
That works. Try to start at the base of your paper so that it works its way up and doesn't try to burn down, but it's kind of hard to do from this position. There we go. Now I got it going. Lighters makes things easy.
And as your fire starts to catch, make sure you keep adding stuff to it to get it, keep it going. Try not to knock the teepee over right away. It will eventually fall down. Nice pine smell. See how fast it goes once it gets going.
I'm going to try not to knock the teepee over, but as based on past experiences, I'm gonna knock it over.
And don't forget to properly show them how to put a fire out.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, we'll get there.
We gotta make sure we have fire first.
We got burn.
Alright, while that's catching and going here, I'm out a little out of practice. We're gonna see if we can start this rope with flint and steel.
I'm missing completely.
Show them the flint and steel.
So this is a flint and
You
steel
did it. Good job. Cool.
combination.
Can I try to do it?
As you've probably seen on Survivor.
How does this work? I've never done this before. It's already going, so never mind.
Well,
Remember, he's burning it on the stone and is going to throw it near the fire.
just done right with these. Good and good.
But, so how does this work?
Alright, we've had our fire. It's burning down. We're going to take a stick and knock it the rest of the way down. If you're wondering why we're doing this so quickly, we are getting eaten by mosquitoes.
It's really bad. We're all dying over here.
Mosquito swarm.
So we knocked it down.
Not done very well.
Alright, Isabel,
Yes.
do we just take this bucket of water and dump it on top?
No.
Why not?
Because then you'll run out of water really quickly and you won't have all of the embers put out
So
properly.
what is the proper way of putting a fire out?
You gotta like splash it.
So it's, as I was calling, it's called sprinkle, scatter, sprinkle. So you sprinkle.
Makes a nice sizzling noise. That's fun to hear.
You sprinkle it on.
That was a really small fire for us.
Grab your stick, spread it around. Now granted, this would be a little bit harder if you had a whole bunch of coals in there.
If you can still see there's a little bit of embers left, so you gotta make sure they're...
Yep, get your embers
Fully
out
put
of
out.
there.
Oh, the wood's nice and coated?
The idea is you can take your hand, rub your hand over it, and it should not be hot. There's a little warm spot right there still.
If you are a child, do not put your hand on the fire.
Just let your parents handle it, campers.
Alright, we're all out. Alright, campers, remember, safety first. Make sure you have a safe area to do it at. Make sure you have permission to start your fires. Enjoy, and we'll see you at the rest of the camp. Bye.